pretty nice.
Do you guys get clients that come in and they'll be like, I want this silver color? Yeah? And then you don't know what to say to them. And I think it's very important that during consultation, you let them know. Because sometimes you can't get that level 1 or 2 or 3 Asian hair or whatever to a platinum white to turn it silver. So sometimes it takes stages, sometimes it takes more than 1 day. I mean, for God's sakes, she took 2 days.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, she has all the hair in the world, so that's
yeah.
fine too.
But I think that's the hardest thing, because like, how do you tell your clients? Because it's always about money. Like, you're scared to tell them. But I think that if you tell them up front, they won't be surprised at the end. Because you can't. Yeah. Because I think a lot of times I feel like we just do the hair, and then at the end, okay, this is how much it'll be. And then they'll be like, oh, you know, then that costs like, you know what I'm saying? So you almost have to like do the consultation first. Pretend you're a surgeon or something and say, here, you know, this is what we need to do, and lay down like how much it could be, and then they'll be aware of it. That way they can't get mad at you, right? Yeah? So know when to say yes and no. All right, so let's bring forth this model I have. Okay, let me tell you her story. My team pre-lightened her, and she has bands all over her head. Oh, she's so cute. I just want to squeeze her. Oh, precious. Okay, well, her hermitage area, okay, that's what I call it, hermitage, she lifted up to level 10, but her ends were brassy. It was like level 8, level 9, there was like bands of, it's just her history of color. So I go, oh my God, what am I gonna do? But then I knew if I go back in and try to pre-lighten those ends, she might not have her length anymore. No, I mean, okay, we have Olaplex, but you still gotta think with your brain. I mean, it's like I say, you know, we have a seatbelt in our car, but it doesn't mean you drive your car off the cliff, right? You still have to think, because you'll die. You know? So, does that make sense? So, of course, with anything, there's protection, but you have to be cautious, you know? Okay, that's why I always compare Olaplex to a condom. Yes. You have protection, but you know, you never know, you get STDs. So you got to, or get pregnant or whatever. I don't know. So with that situation being said, okay, I decided to work with it. Because honestly, what I wanted to do was create more like a silvery color, because I love metallic colors. I was trying to do that, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna fight it, let's create coral colors, right? So what I did was, when you look at her hermitage, she has a nice lavender violet shadow. And what I love to do is, I love to mix a lot of like, if you guys have charcoal boosters or anything like that, no? If you do, you could, again, you could add black to your formula. 1 drop of black to whatever formula, and then tone it down to create a nice shadow. That's what I love to do, especially if you have like a 1B, you know, like a 1 blue-black, that'll be your best friend to create a shadow there. And then you mix the second formula here to create different violets. And mine is a little bit different because I use permanent color. Rebecca's model here, she used a semi-direct dye, so it stains on contact. And the effect looks different, okay? Because permanent color needs to oxidize. So what you see in the bowl isn't what you can get on the hair. It's almost like, I wonder what will happen when I put it on there. You almost have to be familiar with your color line that you're using, right? So with Larissa, that Rebecca did, what you see in the bowl is what you get because it's a direct dye. So what I had to do was create a coral color, okay? And it's really easy. You mix like anything of pink, like a red booster, or you can mix it with a gold, like an 8G or 9G with like 5RB with a red booster. You have to be creative. You have to know your color line. How many of you guys are very familiar with all the tones in your color line? Raise your hand. Okay, get familiar with everything. Because I feel like a lot of times when we use a color line, we only gravitate towards the 6N, or the 6A and 8A and 8N or whatever, and then we don't know anything else. You know, so it's really important to utilize your boosters, your intensifiers. Do you guys ever use that in your brand? Raise your hand. Very few, right? Okay, good. That would be your best friend because I use it all the time. I use it with my level 10. Get a 10A, put a drop of like red intensifier in, okay? Because you're gonna create like an antique rose color. Yeah? And that's how we create these type of tones because it's an oxidative dye. You get more of a matted finish, more of like a pearlized tone, and that's really important. Do you guys like it? Yeah. And this tone is a little bit more quiet, so if you're having clients who want, I don't know, they have a certain job and they can't have it too bright and intense, this is a great way to do it so it looks more softer, yeah? All right, so we're gonna get started on some demos. Are you guys cool with that? Yay! All right, so we're gonna bring the trolley up.